Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a first impression video. So some of the products I'll be using in this video are the ones I bought during the Pink Friday sale, and some of the products I've also received in PR, so it's a mix of both. Some of the products I'll be using for the first time, some of the products I'll be using for second time, and some of the products I have since a long time but I don't use them a lot, so I don't reach out to them. So it's like using new products only because I'm not used to any of these products. I've even worn this top. It's very old but I don't reach out to this a lot. I've worn it just once or twice, I guess. And even this makeup look, I usually don't do such kind of makeup, so everything is new for me today. And even my setup is new. I've used a ring light for the first time in my new setup. Some of these products failed for me, some of these products performed amazing. So yeah, if you want to know what all these products are and how I got this look, please keep on watching. So first I'm going to use this Too Faced Peach Lip Balm. I used it once and I really liked the taste of it. It tastes really good. I love lip balms which taste good. I had got this for free on Too Faced purchase. Next I'll be using a moisturizer. This is the Arata Face Serum Cream. Says it's hydrating. I have used it once. I had got it in PR and it does feel really hydrating. It doesn't give that glow as such. The Sukin moisturizer, even that feels the same. I really like that one as well. I ran out of it. Feels like it would be heavy but it's not. It just soaks in instantly. Your skin feels hydrated from within. Like from the outside you won't see much but it does feel hydrated. Next I'm going to use this Versali liquid glass. This is the first time I'll be using it. It still has its plastic on. I'm just going to put like 1 or 2 drops maybe. Oops, I dropped it on my clothes. It's so expensive, I don't want to waste it. Wow, it feels so good. It gave me instant dewiness, as you can see, even with those 2 drops. I think I'll be using it a lot because look at that. Such a nice glow and my skin feels hydrated, okay? It's not like a liquid highlighter which will still feel dry. This actually feels like a moisturizer, like watery moisturizer. I don't know, but yeah, really like how it looks on my skin. Next I'll be using this PAC liquid highlighter. I can't see the shade name written on it. I had got it for free on a PAC purchase during Pink Friday sale. It looks kind of champagne-y. Just going to apply on the highest points of my cheeks, not all over. I can see a lot of glitter particles in it, like if you look closely. I should not have applied it. It has a lot of glitter particles which is not looking good. As you can see, it feels like I've applied glitter on my face. I should not have applied it. This is a fail for me. I don't know why you would use it. Maybe for stage shows or something when you want your face to have glitter on. I don't know why would somebody use this. I really don't like it. A lot of liquid highlighters do contain glitter, but this is very obvious. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it's very obvious. Like my whole face, like wherever I applied, here also I applied. It looks like chunky glitter. I'm using this MAC concealer. I mean, I used to use it a lot, but then I just stopped using it. I don't know why. A lot of it is left. So just gonna apply here on the sides of my lips because after applying the foundation, this area looks really grey. So this will act like a color corrector. I mean, this is even thoda dark. This is NC42. Even under my eyes. I used this so much when I had just joined office. I used to use it every single day. Like I used to put makeup every single day. I would apply this concealer on the spots. I had a lot of spots that time. So I would use this only on the spots, not under my eyes exactly, but on the spots. And I would also apply lipstick. Yeah, that was my makeup that time. And then I just stopped applying makeup to office. There was no time in the morning. So whenever I would get like thoda sa time, like 1 minute extra, then I would put lipstick maybe and sometimes mascara. But most of the times there should be only lipstick and nothing else because I had to leave very early in the morning. By the way, my office is starting again. I was really enjoying the work from home because I was saving so much time. So I was getting a lot of time for myself. I could edit my videos and yeah, just chill, like watch TV and everything. But now since the office is starting again, I don't know how I'm gonna manage. Like I have to wake up really early in the morning and then come home late at night. So I don't know how I'm gonna manage because I'm not used to that routine anymore. It's been like since March I've not gone to the office. I hope I get work from home for more time. For the foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 107. This is not a new foundation. I had got it during last year's Pink Friday sale. I don't use it a lot, like I don't reach out to it. I've used it very few times, and whenever I've used it mixed with other foundations, like I've never used it on its own. I wanted to apply one more primer, I forgot. So this is the Lakme Blur Perfect Makeup Primer. I've used it once when I did a video using Lakme products on my Instagram. I've never used it on YouTube. So since I have some foundation, I'm just going to apply wherever I have not applied foundation. So it does blur out your pores. You can even apply it all over your skin, especially if you have oily skin. Even if you don't wear makeup, you can just apply it. It gives a nice pink kind of sheen, so it looks really good on the skin. And just going to blend my foundation now. I don't know why the foundation is looking so patchy. Maybe because I let it dry on my skin, or maybe because it's been a while since I got this foundation, that's why. The foundation changes its behavior with time. You know, my MAC foundation, it's been, I guess, little over 2 years since I bought it, and it has oxidized in the bottle only. Before, it used to match me perfectly. I mean, I agree I've got lighter in the lockdown, but even my foundation has got darker. Like, it doesn't look the same anymore. It looks very orange. So if I apply it, I don't look good. Like, it just looks so bad. Before, it used to match me perfectly. I mean, it used to match my neck and my body perfectly. It's NC40, but now it looks very dark. It looks NC42 or 45. I don't know. It looks very orange. But I have to make it over. Like, I don't want to waste it. It's so expensive. So maybe I'll mix it with other foundations and I'll try to make it work. That PAC liquid highlighter is looking so bad, you guys. The camera is not showing it much, but my face is looking very glittery. If you want to prevent your foundation from oxidizing in the bottle as much as possible, I don't know if it's completely avoidable, but as soon as you open the bottle, like, just take out the foundation very fast and then close the bottle, because when it comes in contact with air, that's when the oxidation starts. So next I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand to brighten my under eyes. This is a very light shade for me. This is what I've been doing with all my dark foundations. Like, most of my foundations are not matching me, so I just brighten the center of my face. For the powder, I'm using the K-Beauty Loose Powder in the shade Banana. This is the first time I'll be using this powder, applying it under my eyes. I really like this powder. It's very finely melted. It doesn't have much coverage. Like, you don't even feel like it's powder, like very finely melted. I do have this in the shade Olive as well, but that's a bit dark for me. So if I get tan or something, I can use it all over my face. Also want to thread this part because my foundation creases a lot here because I smile a lot. It does not give like too much coverage, that's why I am able to apply it even here, otherwise I would look like a ghost. And now, as usual, I'm going to spray some face mist. So instead of using a makeup fix, I'm using this skincare mist. Even this works. This is the chia seed one from Face Shop. I use it a lot for my skincare. For my makeup, I've never used it. If I keep using it in this quantity, this will get over in 7 days. For my brows, I'm using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. This is not first impression. I've used it a lot since I got it, but I don't have anything else, so using this. Really like it. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using these two palettes from Lakme and NYX. I even received this K-Beauty eyeshadow stick. This is in the shade Plush. So I'm going to be using this for my crease first. I'm using new brushes as well. This is the PAC 273 brush. Got it during the Pink Friday sale. I would rather use my finger to blend this out. Using finger is much faster for stick eyeshadows, and since I have like powder, so that stick eyeshadow is a bit difficult to blend out. If you directly apply it on bare skin, then it looks really good. But I really like the formula of these. Like, this is something you would use on an everyday basis, and when you want just some kind of color on your lids, so this is when you would use it, like really quick. And if you're somebody who's not into like different kind of eyeshadows and you just want one color, then these are really good. I'll also use this shade. This is little orange. So just applying it in my crease. The matte shadows are really great, like they're blending so nicely from the Lakme eyeshadow palette. I received this Lakme and the NYX eyeshadow palettes like a while back, and I used both of these only once when I did Instagram videos using both. I've not used all the shades, but whatever shades I use, like the warm tone shades, they work really well. I also want to use this pink shade and apply it in my outer V. These are blending really nicely. Also applying under my eyes. Mostly I use only Huda Beauty eyeshadows because the shadows are so easy to blend, and I have never really given chance to other brands because yeah, I just reach out to the Huda Beauty ones. But even these ones are really good. I think these days most of the eyeshadow palettes are good. Like some 2-3 years back there were not much good eyeshadow palettes. Now a lot of brands are coming up with good quality shades, and I'm using this brush now. You know, actually we tend to throw these brushes, right? It came with the Lakme eyeshadow, but these brushes are really good for packing the pigment. I had done one pink eyeshadow look using the Lakme palette, and I used this, as you can see, and it packed on so beautifully. Like the eyeshadow was looking very pigmented. So I'm using this blue shade, using this, just packing on the pigment. These would work good even with shimmery or glitter shades. I'll be also blending it at the same time using the PAC 204 brush. Even this is new. You know, such colored eyeshadows, I mean like blue, green, such kind of shades, they are a bit difficult to work with. Like the formula is different than your natural looking shades, so I don't reach out to these colors a lot. I didn't even have these colors actually. Now I can play with colors since I've got this palette, and please don't mind it if it's looking messy. I'm just not used to these kind of colors. Next I'm going to use this reddish kind of shade. It has thoda sa shimmer in the pan at least, but it looks matte. Now I'll be taking that pink shade which I used earlier and blend in my crease so that it looks nicely blended. I'll just do the same thing to the other end and be right back. Not used to such colors, so feeling thoda sa different. Coincidentally, it's matching to my top. I didn't even think about it. I'm applying that pink shade I used under my eyes as well. Also using this red shade. Finally using this big blending brush in this orange shade I used in the start, just buffing it out. Then I'm mixing these two shades and using for my inner corner, and also brow bone highlight. It looks thoda purple. Next for the kajal, I'm using the K-Beauty kajal. I have used this once when I did a video using K-Beauty products, but I never used it for my YouTube. I had done it for Instagram. So applying on my upper as well as lower waterline. This says it's a gel liner in a pencil form. This looks like a flag makeup. I'll also be using an eyeliner today. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex liner. I've never used it. What sound is that? I really like the tip of this. It's very fine. The wings are not matching as usual, and the more I look at them, the more they don't match. For the mascara, I'm using this Clinique High Impact Mascara. This I got for free in a pouch. It had 4 things on a Clinique purchase. It's not doing anything to my lashes. You know, it reminds me of those mascaras we used to get in store. I mean, we still get, but that's how I bought my makeup in the beginning. Like, I would just ask the shopkeeper, give me a mascara, and I would come back home with whatever mascara he gives. So this feels like that to me. Like, it doesn't have any volume. It just added that black color to my lashes. I forgot to curl my lashes. Every time I apply mascara, I remember to curl my lashes. I'm going to be using the K-Beauty mascara. I've used it once. It's really good. I like the wand also of this. Like, I know the mascara is going to work for my lashes if the wand is like this. Oh my god. Always happens. Next I'm going to use lashes. These are the PAC 53 lashes. I've used them before, but I don't reach out to them a lot. That's why I'm using this. I'll just apply them and be right back because I'm much more comfortable in applying them when the camera is off. I'm using this contour stick for the first time from K-Beauty. This is in the shade Caramel Focus. I'm using my foundation brush. This is a buffing brush. It's broken but it works really well, so I still use it. Contour sticks are always better to use before you apply powder and everything, so I missed that. You can even apply before you do everything, like foundation and everything, and apply little foundation over here so that it looks natural. On top of powder, it doesn't blend perfectly. I'll also be using the Bahama Mama bronzer. I've used this a lot, but I don't reach out to this very often. I mostly use the Hoola bronzer only because the Hoola bronzer is more warm. This is like neutral, like it's cool tone as well as warm tone, like both. You can use it to contour as well. For the blush, I'm using the Benefit California blush. I got it more than a year ago, but I just don't reach out to this a lot. I've used it only once or twice. This is not very pigmented. It's more of a natural looking blush and very easy to work with because even if you go heavy handed, it doesn't look too much, and it does have a nice sheen as well. So it's not a matte blush, so if you're into matte blushes, this is not something you would want to go for, but if you like blushes with sheen, this one is really good. This is peachy and it smells nice as well. I'm sure you're not taking me seriously with this. I don't blame you. As you can see, like it gave a nice sheen, like whenever I'm smiling, this is looking nice. I'm really liking this blush. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I also want to contour my nose, so I'll be using the same contour stick. I don't know why, I'm just doing something. Just blending it out. On top of this, I'll also apply the Bahama Mama bronzer. My nose is looking so thin. It's looking very unnatural, flicking it out like this. I want to apply more concealer in the center because it's looking thoda teda just here and also on this extreme side. I'll also apply the powder on the side like so. I'll let it be like that, like a bake. For the highlighter, I'm using the Sugar highlighter stick. This also I don't reach out to a lot. They had sent it to me some months back. I used it only once or twice because I'm used to powder highlights. So I don't reach out to this a lot, but it's really good. This is in the shade Champagne Champion. I'll just draw it for you. This looks really good on bare skin, like if you're not applying makeup, you just want thoda sa highlighter ka pop. This looks really good. My face is looking so matte. I use that matte foundation now, that Pro Matte. Like it makes your face really matte. Like oily skin people are going to love it. But I don't feel uncomfortable. Like it's not like too matte that it will be drying. It is pretty comfortable, but it looks matte. Now I'll just dust off this powder. I love this powder, like even after applying so much, it is not looking cakey. I'm really loving K-Beauty products actually. I never thought it would be that good like when they first launched, but they really got a good budget. They're making amazing quality products and they're spending a lot on marketing also actually. For my lip liner, again I'm using the K-Beauty lip liner. They sent it to me recently. This is in the shade Vanity. Before I used to think K-Beauty doesn't print the shade name on sticks, and that's why I click pictures of everything so that I don't forget what shade it is. But then I found it. It's written right over here, like in between the design. Very difficult to find it, but I finally found it. The lip liner is pretty smooth, like it's very comfortable. I'll just fill in my entire lip. I really like this lip liner formula, and it is like sticky so that your lipstick stays on. You know, a lot of lip liners, they are like very drying. I mean, I don't mind my lip liners to be drying because I know they're going to stay, but this one is not like that. It's very smooth, like it glides on smoothly and it doesn't feel too drying. I'll be using this lipstick, even this is new, never used it. This is in the shade Rom-Com. I really like K-Beauty lip crayons. They're amazing formula. If you're a lip crayon kind of person, you're gonna love this. This is like a peachy toned kind of shade, but for this look, it's looking too much, right? I'm gonna mix Gossip shade in it. This one I've used a lot. As you can see, this is very nice, kind of similar to the Nykaa Lacy Luck. Nykaa Lacy Luck is slightly darker, but they are mostly the same on the warm nude side, and I love warm nudes. This is looking too loud. So I'm using this Smashbox liquid lipstick sample in the shade Audition. This is a really pale nude, and applying it in the center. I love the smell of Smashbox liquid lipsticks. They smell really yummy. This is looking 3D. It's Finally again spritzing this face mask because my face is feeling dry. This is my favorite step. I can still taste that lip balm I had applied earlier, but lipstick is also going in my mouth. Today's makeup is so loud, you guys. Just gonna let it dry. So this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really had fun using all the new products and all the products I don't reach out to a lot. So it was like using new products only. I really had fun. I hope you had fun too. And I really liked the blush. Look at the sheen it's giving. It's also because of the face mask, like melting the makeup into your skin. But that blush also looks really good. Like look at that, it looks so healthy. The Clinique mascara was a fail for me. It just didn't do anything. And also the PAC liquid highlighter was a fail. It was so chunky, and both of those I had got for free on purchase at samples, so no wonder they gave it for free. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.